Hello everybody, Merry Christmas and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening these M2 Coca-Cola holiday cars. So let's get started. First up, we have got a 1971 Chevy van G10. Let's see how we can open this. All right. Why don't you give me just a minute off camera and I will see if I can get these open. Awesome. This is a really pretty blue. It's very detailed. Definitely liking this. I really like the tampos on it too. Probably unscrew this and take a little closer look at it. So give me 1 second. All right, awesome. So these wheels are rubber. They're a bit loose feeling though. Like those rub. See how it drives. Drives okay. It's definitely not smooth. Yeah, so I think as nice as this looks, I think it's really made to stay in this case and not be separate, because these wheels definitely rub and are not free rolling. You can kind of look, it's not really suspension, they're just almost loose in there. So I think this is one of those cars that's definitely better to look at than to play with. So I'll probably put it back in its case. All right, next up, we have got a 1960 VW delivery van. And I'm gonna open this one probably off camera. This is really nice looking also. The paint on the roof is textured, it's not smooth. And I think you can kind of see that with the way the light hits it. I like the tempos on this one also. I like the snowflakes around the headlights. That's a pretty cool touch. A little bit of a miss on the front license plate. They could have put something like 1960 like they did on the back, or maybe Coca-Cola or something like that. All right, well, let's take this one off of the display thing and see if it rolls any better than the Chevy van did. And I think, yeah, these are a two-piece rubber tire there too, you can kind of see. So that's nice, but no, I think this may roll a little bit better than the Chevy van. The Chevy van, its wheels felt rough, like they were rubbing inside. These really don't feel like that. They're still a little bit on the loose side. At least they're not rough. Yeah, this one rose a little bit better, although Its tires are definitely out of balance. If you were riding in this thing in real life, it would be a bouncy, rough ride, that's for sure. I don't know if you can actually see that from up here. Here, let me show you. Let me show you a little bit closer. All right, and last up is a 1988 Ford Mustang GT. And this is the one I'm most excited about. I sure hope it rolls better. That'll be a little disappointing. So let me open this one up. I really like this Mustang. These Fox body Mustangs are my favorite. When I was growing up, when I got old enough that I really started liking cars, these were the Mustangs that were new and popular at the time. So these have just always been kind of a favorite for me. All right, so let's take this one off of its display base. Okay, so big thick rubber wheels. These actually do feel better, definitely roll better. Still loose feeling, but not quite like the other two cars. And that's awesome. Definitely like that. Is the hatch open? No, it is not. Let's see how it rolls. Oh yeah, much, much better. That's more like it should be. And it's a pretty smooth looking ride. Yeah, so definitely happy with this one. I'll probably still keep it in its display case though. I've got a collection of Mustangs in a case like this. I may possibly just put it in a display case with the other Mustangs. So final thoughts. For display cars, these are awesome. I really love the paint. I love the tempos. They absolutely look cool. But if you were planning on using these cars to play with or maybe on a racetrack, then they suck. The Mustang rolls decently well, but at the same time, it's nowhere near as good as a Hot Wheels premium car. And the two vans, they really don't roll. The VW bounces along, and the Chevy van practically doesn't roll at all. So for the cost of these cars, that's very disappointing. Because again, Hot Wheels premium cars would do much, much better for a cheaper price. But with that being said, I'm not totally disappointed with the cars. I do think that they look really good. And again, I think for a display car, they're pretty awesome. They do look really good. Now again, the Mustang, it's my favorite. Which one of these cars is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.